Yo, what it do, YouTube? Is your guy Don coming back at y'all with a real quick dope sneaker Don 11 YouTube review. Y'all already know what time it is over here. I do UA looks on this channel as well as the official retail reviews, which today we're gonna be taking a look at this kick right here, which is the Jordan 11 Bred Low. I mean, to some of y'all, this is nothing spectacular. For some of y'all who do know, I started my channel off based on a Jordan 11. So, I mean, and I'm also a big fan of the Jordan 11s. However, the 3's been some of my favorites here lately, but I like to try to get y'all the comparison on the Jordan 11s, whether if it's the lows, the mids, or whatever. But this particular pair right here, it did come from across the water. Yeah, it's a across the water pickup. So for some of y'all who know, this is the R3P look of this kick from my guys over at Kick Cool. I'm gonna have their information tag down in the description of this video. And like, comment, sub up to the channel. Definitely make sure y'all sub up. I'm just giving y'all a good quick look at this shoe. So some of y'all might want to call this shoe a brick because this shoe instantly kind of like sold out on Sneaker app. I know I had trouble anyway trying to get this particular shoe off of Sneaker app, but I did obtain a pair from JD, which is my retail one. I'll be bringing that into the scene in a quick sec, you know, from JD, and I hit online for Hibbett Sports, but they did some restocks or whatever, and you know, they was kind of still sitting around just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because they did some restocks on websites like Hibbett's, and pretty much every one of the major chains did restocks on this shoe. But in this video, I just want to show y'all some differences from this one and the official one that I got. This is the R3P look of it. Y'all already know what time it is, man. It's the unofficial one. But these look real good. I'm gonna let y'all see everything that's going on. I mean, clean shoe, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't know what the big deal is. I just feel like, you know, I'm more prone to busting these out in the summer, being that is a low, and the mids, you know, it's probably just gonna have to go to the fall winter list or whatever. But I mean, iconic shoe, man. So y'all already know, man, these ones from across the water, sometime the box come and it be on point, sometime the box come, it don't be on point. But just to let y'all know that they are triangle shipping these products now. So yeah, this the box, like I said. Let y'all see the tag on it. Let me throw that back out the way. It's not that beautiful of a sight to see, but they are doing triangle shipping. At least they did that on this particular shoe that I got from over there at Kick Who. What triangle shipping is they might send it to one country, and you know, to kind of deceive things, to make it seem like it's coming from that country. So this was pretty much sent out from Dubai, although I know what Kick Who, you know, usually send their kicks out from, pretty much that's in China, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know everything that's been going on with that. And yeah, and so it took a little bit more time. I usually would get these shoes in about 6 to 7 days. This time around, it took like right around maybe 12, 13 days or something for me to get this particular shoe. Nothing too more, you know, or too much to talk about anyway that I haven't did in my previous video that I filmed when I showed y'all pretty much the retail that I had got from JD when I had picked it up or whatever. Did a on foot in that video. You can go and check that one out if you want to. I'm gonna grab that particular shoe out, the cut, and we're gonna go over some of the differences between this R3P version and this one that I got right here that I just grabbed out the box from JD. Let me do a spin around, wham, blam. So from what I'm noticing, because I did look over these shoes, I just got this one in and I've been here this one. What I'm noticing is, and let me go ahead and get my wheel about the way and put both of these kicks into display. We got the real band right here, and we got the fake band towards the real. We usually see some scaling differences and stuff like that. It's just, y'all want to be safe out there, because it's nothing but like a few little small differences. Y'all see how everything looking from just the naked eye. You would think that these are both, you know, made from the same factory or whatever, but pretty much they're not. One is fake and the other is the legit. And I want to make sure I haven't confused myself and make sure that I know. So now that I got y'all here, I do have the fake at the top. You know what I'm saying? Because this is one of the points I wanted to make. The fake outer sole is a little bit more translucent of a look, whereas it's a little bit more harder to see through to see that jump, man. And you can kind of see it, at least when I'm off camera, you can see it a little bit more clear. And you can honestly tell that the sole is a little bit more shinier of a look. I'll say it looks more of a glossier coating on the bottom. And the carbon fiber, you can see some differences in that. With the retail, it's more of a feeling to the carbon fiber, whereas it's more smooth on the rep. And you can tell that just by looking at it. You can tell there's some differences, so that's something y'all can watch out for. If somebody happened to try to scam y'all for these when you out trying to get these on a third party, because like I said, these sitting, you know what I'm saying, on a couple of sites, on a couple of sizes, and probably at some local stores. But when they go off the shelf, you know, they're gonna be gone. And I just wanted to bring this is my Hibbett version. So it is differences like as far as its inconsistencies from retail to retail, because on my Hibbett version, which is at the bottom, it is like the same looking carbon fiber, but it's a little bit more texture and feeling. On my Hibbett's version though, it's like you can feel it a little bit more than you can feel my JD version. I just wanted to mention that. So when we talk about some of the differences, just let it be known that some of these differences are more so inconsistencies as well. And on the back, I like it about the fake, but the 23 is a little bit more centered off and is a little bit more bigger size, you know, in front. But all in all, pad leather looks about the same as far as the cut on the back. We do got the jump man on both. Nothing too major coming the back around. This was another thing I wanted to touch on. At the front, there's a little bit more clear off on the R3P, whereas you can kind of see the under and the black part more on the tip of the toe. And you can see the differences right there. I don't even really got to say no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's like an inconsistency, but I don't see that looking like this on my other retail, the way it is looking on my rep that I have right here in my left hand. Making sure this is the rep by checking the bottom. Production dates is slightly different. I won't gonna bring out here to do a whole pull out the insole and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Production dates is slightly different on the kicks. On this retail right here, I got a production date of 10/16/24 to 12/06/24 or whatever. Let y'all see if y'all can see that tag in the inside, so I don't have to do it in post. Hopefully y'all can see that. And on the R3P, we got a 9/11/24 to 10/11/24. And it looked like that up in there, a little bit more jankier off up in there. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to help y'all out. So this is the fake over here to y'all left, and over to my right, I do have the official retail. So this is the differences between the two. There's a forever slight difference. We do have it looking a tad bit, you know, chunkier on the front of the fake, and then on the real, y'all see how it is. This is not much on foot. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be much of a notice for those who probably plan on wearing these ones. But as far as for the legit checking of these, that's something you might want to look at as far as the toe. But I'm telling you, man, you're gonna have to have both of them in your hand in order for you to be able to see those differences. But at the same time, you know, you shouldn't have to wear it, because if you just wanted to obtain this particular shoe right here, you know what I'm saying, without having to go out into the scary third party market, you can just purchase it directly from my guys over at Kiku yourself. You know what I'm saying? As far as the boxes, like y'all seen, the rep from across the water a little bit more beat in the retail, but everything look pretty much the same, you know what I'm saying? Other than the little bit of damage. All of them don't come damaged, but I'm gonna let y'all see that barcode on there. Everything is panning out to look the same down to the font, the barcode, all of the numbers and all of that. I did take time to look over that. And pretty much we got it looking the same on the side, like I said, other than the damages. Inside, carbon fiber paper. And we got a YDM sticker. And the inside of the reel. And with the one from Kitco, we got the carbon fiber paper in the inside. Different position of the YDM sticker. I think across the water over at Kitco, they did a good job on these, to say the least. On foot, you know what I'm saying? For some of y'all who do rock it out with their fakes or the reps or whatever you want to call it, you should be good, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything feel about the same with the shoe, you know what I'm saying? Mesh, all of that, pretty much the same look to it. Like I said, sometimes scaling can be a little bit larger on the R3P, which I'm not seeing much on this particular version. I mean, as far as the writing and all that, I got the R3P, I'm waving it right here to y'all left, and on y'all right, I have the official third space and all of that, looking just about the same and on point. I mean, it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this particular pickup right here. Y'all let me know if y'all went for a pair of these, or y'all still thinking about, you know what I'm saying, seeing if y'all can get a sale on these or whatever. I just know when these dry up, they gonna dry up, and it's still a Bred 11, whether if it's a low or a mid. People are gonna sort these out somewhat, you know what I'm saying, after the fact that, you know, they sold out in stores. But like, comment down below, let me know what y'all think. Make sure y'all subbing up to the channel, because I get y'all these type of looks on a regular. Other than that, you got done. Y'all let me know y'all rocking with these more order Space Jam lows that came out last year down in the comments. I'm gone.